As Lieutenant Governor and Oklahoma Small Business Advocate, I'm pleased to work with the Governor's Conference on Small Business and Cox Communications to bring you stories from Oklahoma small business owners. In a time marked by a challenging economy, the proud men and women featured in this program have found ways not only to survive, but thrive in the Oklahoma small business world. I am proud to introduce the following small business owners. Their stories are perfect examples of what makes our state so great.
Oklahoma small business is alive and well, and we have a very resilient economy. We have a good workforce here in Oklahoma. It needs support through programs just like the Technology Center's incubator program, and stand behind those programs, keep helping us, people that don't know what we're doing, to get into something like that and remain, a vibrant piece of our economy.
I think maybe the governor might start paying attention to how we get manufacturing back and partner with the technical schools and training or educating our parents about the options that their kids have beyond just university. And not that we don't want our kids to go to college, but also that there's some trades and other skilled labor that's out there for the taking.
The tourism industry is dominated by the state, so my tax dollars actually fund my competition. And I really think the state needs to get out of the direct relationship they have with the tourism industry.
I believe that tourism is an integral part to our state, whether you're a small business, large business, or whomever you are. And if the state of Oklahoma will continue to pursue new avenues and venues of creating tourism interest in Oklahoma, I believe the small business persons are the ones that also benefit from that.
One of the things that we really need is those tax credits for people like myself that are doing childcare, is to make sure that we get that tax credit back and get the moratorium off so that we can continue to pay the higher salary to the staff that we have, because we need higher salaries for the ladies and the men that are taking care of our children. The higher the education, the better those children are going to be trained and get a good start for public schools.
In a lot of instances, we're bound to the same regulations as very large corporations, such as Walmart or any other multinational corporation has to abide by the same restrictions, which are sometimes very burdensome on small businesses.
Look at a way to reduce the cumbersome amount of paperwork that small businesses have to do. Where large businesses, they have people in place in the office, personnel, whatever, to take care of the paperwork, do the accounting, do the tax work. Small business, they have the owners or their wife, in my case, has to do all those things, and it's just a tremendous workload.
Government, if it cannot assist in business, at least don't be an impediment. Free market and free enterprise implies that it is absent of the encumbrances and the regulatory restrictions that impede business. And I'm afraid that we've kind of gone counter perspective to that.
It is quintessential that small business survive here in Oklahoma. So when we're making laws and we're signing laws and we're introducing legislation and we're coming up with our plan for the year and our state of the state address and those things that we want to do for the year, really need Governor Fallon to make sure that she's incorporating small business in every aspect, because there's various things that affect us that they really don't think about until we have to complain about it.
That we're not being hypocritical in regulation, saying, well, the feds have these regulations, the state has those regulations. They all need to be brought together. First of all, for a small business owner to understand the regulations. When we start complicating it and saying, well, if you're going to do business in the state, here's the regulation, but the feds have this regulation. So if we can clean that up so people can get to business, instead of working quite so hard to understand regulations before they even get to do their business.
Stay firm in her convictions and keep doing what she's doing. Take care of business. We'll create jobs. We'll create wealth. We'll make Oklahoma grow. Just keep the regulations to a minimum on us or off of us, hopefully.
We need to make sure that those that O-band network, the Pioneer Technical Centers, those are well funded and well publicized, because I can tell you government contracting changed our whole business model. I mean, it changed it from, you know, winning the lottery as part of the business plan to trying to decide what federal agency to go after.
But just continue to support pro-business, and what helps small business is bringing big business into Oklahoma. And the more of that we can attract, that helps us all.
The 2011 Governor's Conference on Small Business is an event you don't want to miss. People from all over the state of Oklahoma, each of the 77 counties, will be here to network, to connect with each other, and to celebrate the importance of small business to the state of Oklahoma. It's October 13th and 14th. Please be there. We'll be looking for you.